Hey, Garage Logic fans, I do a podcast on the Garage Logic Network that comes out every Wednesday and Friday now, twice a week. But here's an important caveat. There is zero logic available in my show, in the formal definition of logic. Of course, life is a yin and yang kind of thing. There's the logic side, and then there's the what the hell side, which needs to get its exercise. So come for the what the hell and stay for the you've got to be kidding me. Mishki, now Wednesdays and Fridays, twice a week.
This is Ricey for the Canopy Group, and we have a challenge for you. Call your current home and auto insurance agent and ask them to shop your coverage with 16 different companies and give you the top 3 quotes. Go ahead, ask, and be ready for a long pause because most agents represent only one company. That's right, one, and they're counting on you to not shop around. But the Canopy Group does the shopping for you. Their team of 50 professionals works the entire insurance marketplace to find the best coverage and value for your specific needs. And once you're a Canopy Group client, you're part of their annual review program, meaning they keep working for you year after year, saving you a small fortune over time. Stop settling, start saving. Visit thecanopygroup.com today and let them do the shopping while you enjoy the saving.
Go.
I'm going to give you some Ryder Cup juice.
I am ready. As one of America's biggest Europe fans, I'm ready. Lay it on me.
Well, I heard that the Ryder Cup team got paid, so I looked it up. Mm-hmm. Yes, in a new development for 2025, U.S. Ryder Cup players receive $500,000 compensation package each, with $300,000 designated for a charity of their choice and a $200,000 stipend for their personal use. Wow. This marks the first time American players receive personal funds for competing, a decision approved by the PGA of America but met with controversy and criticism from European players and the golf world. In contrast, European players continue to compete without payment, with their event earnings reinvested into the European Tour.
Really? Okay. So even the Europeans who do most of their playing over here give their money to the European Tour.
But not our boys. We ain't showing up unless you pay us.
Wow.
Go bleep yourselves, you frauds. And they acted like it the first 2 days.
Yeah, they played yesterday, but the tradition, I believe, has been for the Europeans to always do well on Friday and Saturday, right? And then they're not as good in the singles. Yeah.
I got a theory. I'm going to bounce it off you.
All right.
Tiger Woods, look this up, Reavers. Look up how many points Tiger Woods achieved in Ryder Cup competition because Scheffler didn't achieve it. Did Scheffler win yesterday? He won 1 point.
Yeah, he won. He got beaten. All his partners, he got beat.
I wonder if those are the two principal superstars I can think of, Woods and Scheffler.
Yes.
Tiger Woods has earned 14.5 points in his Ryder Cup career with an overall record of 13 wins, 21 losses, and 3 ties across 8 appearances for the U.S. team between 1997 and 2018.
Now give me Scheffler.
His 14.5 points place him 4th all-time for the U.S. on the Ryder Cup.
Of course, Scheffler might have. Was he even on the?
Yes, he was on the last one.
He's been on 2.
But he was winless until yesterday, I believe.
I just have Tiger. Let me see if I can find an all-time list.
Okay, here's my theory. It's not even a theory. It's a wonder. I wonder if you're the best in. Tiger was the best in the world at that time, and now Scheffler's the best in the world. I wonder if you can't stand sharing the moment. I wonder if you're so... No, I'm phrasing it wrong. Because Scheffler seems like a great guy.
Scheffler would not... Scheffler, I think, would like to have somebody else be the more outgoing guy.
I'm phrasing it wrong. I wonder if you're...
I wonder if you have too high of a standard for your partner. Maybe your partner...
Maybe.
I mean... most of those matches are in the pairs.
Would you like to know who is first all time in points for Ryder Cup?
Jack Nicklaus.
Nope. Keep guessing. This is 1979, right?
Julius Burroughs.
For our team?
I have both the Americans and for
Julius Burroughs.
No, that's before we started playing Europe.
I have Sergio Garcia at 28.5 points.
And that's when Europe joined in 79, right? That was
Sergio, Venus kicked Martinez's ass.
For the U.S., it's Phil Mickelson with 21.5 points all time.
Phil was like persona non grata. He didn't even come to the golf course. They didn't name him one of the assistant captains or anything.
This is just U.S., by the way. Next is Lanny Wadkins, 18.5 points. Tom Kite, 17 points. Tiger, fourth all time at 14.5. Dustin Johnson and Jim Furyk at 12 points. Davis Love III, Patrick Sky at 11.5.
Well, you that's fine.
Okay.
What has Scheffler got in 2 Ryder Cups?
Scotty Scheffler.
I think that was his first win. Yes, yesterday.
Boy, I'm going all the way down.
I'm not sure 2 years ago if he played them all.
He has a career record of 3-6-3 with
really?
4.5 points. 12 matches total.
This is his third time.
Yep.
This is his third.
Where is it next time?
Europe, and then when it's the next time it's back here, it's the big
Hazeltine.
the big dog.
Right. I wonder where.
We were pretty good. We were pretty much jackasses last time, but never.
I would hope they never go back to Bethpage.
Oh, they won't. They can't.
That was
go back.
pathetic.
And it was. I hate to tell you this, but what did I tell you?
Right.
I've been there when they were all drunk.
Right.
And that was when they're screaming at Europeans and stuff. You can't trust a bunch of drunk New Yorkers.
No. It was pathetic.
They let 50,000 people on the golf course.
Yeah.
So 80% of them can't see anything. Mm-hmm. So all they can do is drink and scream. It was awful.
TV probably could not show how mountainous that course must be. It looks like it was built in a mountain range.
Well, there's the plateau.
Yeah.
Then the last hole, the 18, which they play, they come back and play 18 is kind of elevated, but the mountain is at. They play 1, 2, 3, and then they go across the road. And that's way up high, yeah.
There was about an hour yesterday where you thought, "Whoa, could they do this?"
Mm-hmm.
It didn't. Then
I was nervous.
you were worried about your Europes.
Well, God, who can root for Americans when we behave? I don't mind the players. I just can't stand the fans. It's just this screaming. And
The U.S. does not have a Tommy Fleetwood kind of guy.
Nope. God, did he play good?
Oh, my God, did he play well.
He's playing pretty dang well.
Yeah. Well, he finally got that monkey off his back and won a PGA event.
I mean, what a fabulous year, because he got beat at the buzzer like 5 times or something before he finally won. So.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty good team that they sent out there. I think they're probably better than us. What is it now?
They were better.
They're now 11-4 or something the last 15 times or something. They take it. I mean, the guy who's the Golf Channel, the Euro Golf Channel guy. What's it? He played Kenny.
I know who you mean. Yeah.
I thought he was almost speechless when they needed a couple of half points.
Yeah.
Till Lowry made that putt, but then the day before they thought they were going to beat him 18-10 or something like that.
But then you see what the European guys did. They created a social media post of, can you see us, Donald, or can you hear us, Donald Trump? Can you hear us?
Yeah, Rory did. Yeah.
And they're all there though in the group photo.
Yeah.
And so even this damn thing has become political.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, I was in attendance when it turned into a complete cluster.
Here?
No, 1999 at Boston.
Oh, yeah.
way too small of a course. I mean, the tee boxes and
Was it at the country club?
Yeah, the country club, which is one of the first golf courses in America, and the tee boxes are from here to your garage. The tee to green is, and they put back then they put 25,000 people on a golf course. There should be 4,000 on, and that's when Tom Lehman and the boys ran across the green when Justin Leonard made that putt. Remember?
Yep.
And the Euros were very upset about that, and everybody else, because the Euros still they believe that there's a majesty to the game, but we not only do we let people go out there and be completely obnoxious, but we let them bring their cell phones now too, and they can do anything they want to. So but it is phenomenal to me how people think this is a patriotic thing.
I find it, like I was saying before the tournament, it's ridiculous to expect me to have any animosity about this.
Yeah, it's Europe.
These guys are on the PGA Tour all year long.
Yes, right. Plus, it's Europe.
Yeah.
And we don't have that many Germans. So
we
won the big one with Europe in '45.
If this was U.S. and Russia in 1955, okay.
Yes. Or
today. But then you got something.
Yeah.
This is a joke for this. The way the New Yorkers behaved, though, was so over the top. Oh my God.
Oh, it was awful. I knew it was going to be awful.
That's going to bring Rory and his wife maybe together finally, huh?
That'd be good.
He had to be the white knight that went down and dried her dress off from all the beer.
Did they hug each other after the victory?
Yeah, he's giving her a smooch.
Good, because so we've improved since Augusta. Relations have improved
Seems
since Augusta.
Seems like it. He didn't walk away from her this time.
Well, he was
Remember at
afraid.
Augusta, he walked up the hill?
Yeah.
See you later.
She probably knew better. She had a sun umbrella. He was afraid he was going to hit her with it.
Well, they had rented separate houses at Augusta.
Not back then, yeah. Maybe things are, when you're doing as well as Rory is financially.
He makes a good living.
You can offer some trinkets that maybe, it's.
You think he's a good earner?
He's a good earner, yes. I know, that's what I always tell the young ladies that I work with.
Yeah.
Marry a good earner.
Find a good earner.
Yeah, right. Don't, I told you about the one that was going to marry a social worker. My God.
Yeah.
Let him go out and help the world and marry somebody that's making some money, for God's sakes. What is wrong with you? Because 10 years from now, you're going to not like each other anyway. So
you might as well enjoy your time.
You got to warn them. Look, in 10 years from now, you got to start playing what we call the game of flaws.
Yes, right. Yeah. A rousing defeat today in the game of flaws.
What happened?
I left my phone at home. I remember last week.
But that shouldn't result in a game.
No, I called up to say, would you ring? I had to use Reaver's phone. I said, would you ring my phone, see if you can hear it, then it's somewhere in the house. Yeah. Otherwise, I'm afraid I did something bad. She said, yes. Where are my keys? For the SUV, because I was the driver yesterday. I said, they're not in that tray down there in the kitchen, huh? And she said, no. I said, are they on the counter down there in that kitchen? She said, I'll look. So then I called her back 4 minutes later, and she said, it's not there either. And I said, okay, my suggestion is it might be in the tray out in the vehicle.
Right.
And then the game of flaws, an aspersion to my intelligence with several adjectives was cast in my direction.
Were they in that tray?
I have not had the guts to call.
They're not in your pocket, are they?
No, they aren't. I did check. They aren't in my pocket. You know what? Here's Jim Paul's sold me the car. The hell with the $600 fob. Give me a nice key that you put in the car and you turn it. What's wrong with that? Don't you know what?
They are a solution to a problem that didn't exist.
No, they are. And the damn things are so expensive to replace. It's unbelievable. And you're thieves.
ValleyAutoGroup.com.
No, I'm not. They wouldn't do that to a person.
No.
Look at these right here. See, that's what keys should look like.
Let me see that.
That's what a key should look like, right?
Yes.
A key. That's right. What the hell?
Is this for the?
It's for the convertible.
Your convertible.
Yeah. What a day.
You're
gonna be 86.
You're backing up this week, man. 80s all week.
I closed the pool too early, man.
Yeah.
Well, you got the Valley key.
Yes.
Thing.
See how generous they are out there.
Yeah, you get a little key thing.
You get a key thing. Yes.
We're gonna pause.
Yeah.
All right. Take it away.
What?
All right.
That's all you have to do.
That's all you got to do.
So
I didn't see 1 minute of the Dublin thing. Not 1 minute.
You forgot.
Boy, you sure
I played
did.
golf. I'm not going to sit in the
I was
house
gonna
on a
say,
day
I
like
thought
that.
maybe you went to Sunday, did your Sunday obligation. You probably did that Saturday evening.
Well, I'm not sitting in the house on a day like yesterday.
No, I don't
God
blame
almighty.
you. I don't blame you. We were the Vikes. I only saw most of the second half because I forgot they were playing.
I can help you with one observation.
Yeah.
When you got a bad offensive line, because they were down 3 starters.
Yes.
I now understand why Carson Wentz has been on 6 teams in 6 years. When he was under duress, he was making some poor decisions.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. What have I been saying since opening day?
They're not any good.
No.
Oh.
Tell me how many guys are going to get hurt.
Yes, you did
and
say
I'll
that.
tell you how good a team is going to be. If you're going to lose 2 starters, you'll be fine. If you're going to lose 6, you're
going to be in trouble.
fine, especially when 3 of them are the middle of your offensive line.
Yes.
So they lost 3 on the offensive line.
They lost O'Neal, Kelly, and the rookie was already inactive before the game started.
Rookie starter. And Ryan Kelly, Joe, that's 5. Count them 5 concussions in 2 years. I think.
If he was smart, he'd never play football again.
Ryan Keller.
Don't
Ryan
leave
Keller.
now while you can still function.
It's funny you say that, Joe. That was the speculation that he might just retire.
Well, why wouldn't you? What a moron if he keeps playing.
He won't have to retire. They're going to have to just pay him off, right?
That's true. Yeah, that is true.
So,
but that's not good. No.
No, and people are mad at Kwesi because he didn't get a lot of backup offensive linemen. Well, there's only so much money you can spend on your offensive line. They brought in 3 new guys. And then they're paying Darisaw top 5, and they're paying O'Neal. They got a lot of money invested in their starting offensive line.
I was waiting for you to give us boy, they could sure use a center like that Garrett Bradbury from New England. So I think he's a top 5 graded center right now for
really?
Pro Football Focus. Yeah.
They got 42 points yesterday. What was that about?
They had, I believe, 2. I know they had at least 1, but they might have had 2 special team return touchdowns yesterday against Carolina.
Mm-hmm. Well, it was. It should have been easy for Pittsburgh. You didn't see any of it.
None.
So Pittsburgh is ahead.
I don't feel bad either.
Pittsburgh is ahead 21-6. 21-6. And then but then later we've scored, right?
Yes,
so
it was 21-6, and then it was 24-14.
Yep. It's 24-14, and Rockhead Rogers walks over. They're on the 5-yard line, 4th and 5. 5 minutes to go,
something like
4.5, and talks Tomlin out of kicking a field goal to make it 27-14, and they don't get it, and then a little bit of a blown coverage on Jordan Addison for about 70 yards.
It was almost 80, yeah.
Yeah. Well, how did he get caught, by the way? I thought he was fast.
He has been suspended, and someone said, doesn't look like he's been running his sprints in conditioning during his 3-game suspension.
He got run down. He drives faster than he runs. We know that because he He's the guy that went 140, Joe, because his dog was sick. And he was
At 2
so
in the
rattled.
morning.
His dog was sick at 2 in the morning, and he was driving away from the dog.
Yeah, he was going
in
the wrong direction.
Trying to find help.
He was very rattled.
Yeah, he's rattled.
We all suspicious of that excuse, but all of a sudden, the Vikings got the ball back, and if they could get the ball to the 50, this Reichert guy could make a 60-yard field goal and tie the game. Yeah. What an idiot!
Yeah,
Tomlin,
that was not
God
a good
almighty.
idea.
But that it ain't going to work with that offensive line if they're all beat up like that.
Well, and the thing is, too, Pat, yesterday, I can't believe what a difference that Van Ginkel makes, because that defense is unrecognizable when he doesn't play.
It just sounds way too much inside for me.
Well,
you don't like the Gink?
the Ginkel's the long-haired guy.
He needs a haircut.
He needs a haircut, definitely.
Is Cincinnati played since the debacle?
Here? They play tonight. There's 2
No,
Monday
I know,
night games.
but they got beat last week by the Vikings.
Yes.
48.
Yes.
Was that just a one-off, or are they that bad?
No, well, they don't have Burrow anymore. He got
No, I
hurt.
know
They
that.
have one of the three
They
best
play at Denver tonight on TV.
Correct.
Unless there was a rainstorm, that game isn't going to be any good.
No,
is it?
Denver should handle them pretty easily. They should, anyway.
Well, I'm not.
You're out of the Survivor League.
I lost yesterday.
I told him, I said, don't.
I made it to week 4
I said, Jacksonville's sneaky
picked
good.
Frisco.
He picked Frisco.
to win.
Well, I might have done that.
They were at home. You know.
I took the Detroits. They handled Cleveland pretty good.
Yeah.
Am I the oldest American sports fan to never play fantasy football?
This isn't.
Never
This is
in
just
my
a
life.
no. This is just you pick a winner every week. Just
Okay,
one.
I
game.
know that the Survivor pool.
Yeah.
But then they have a lot of these Survivor pools allow you to buy back in for a higher fee.
Our
right?
buddy Garofalo, Pat Garofalo's in one where it's a pretty significant buy-in
He sold his for $35,000 or something
last year.
with 3 games to go.
No, he was about, what did he say, 10 weeks into this?
Whatever. He sold it.
Are these things legal in the state of
Depending
Minnesota?
upon where you invest that set of money, yes.
He would do it legally.
I think
whatever he did was legal.
He goes out to
I'm not.
Vegas to do his, Pat.
Oh, he does his in Vegas. Good
Yep.
for him.
Yep.
Yep, that's a good
I
idea.
almost bought into that one just for giggles.
But it was $10,000, isn't it?
So these Blake Elliott, the St. John's football player, is becoming the I think the first MIAC player in 70 years to be inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame.
Really?
In Vegas, Johnnies are going out in mass.
Oh, good Lord.
8th, 9th, 10th. I'm tempted, but
Will there
what
be
fun would that be to be in a hotel room with a bunch of drunks?
would there be a direct flight from, let's say, Toronto to Vegas?
That's speculation. Yes, yes, yes. And that would be my roommate.
Oh my God!
But it would have to be a suite with 2 bedrooms, and I would think.
I'm going to bed. It's 4:30 in the morning.
Yes, that's right. I haven't been out there in 10, 12 years.
Oh man, what weekend is that?
8th, 9th, 10th, I think.
Of October?
December.
Oh, December. I was gonna say, aren't they still playing
In Vegas, yeah.
Oh man, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Somebody might not come home alive, but it'll be fun.
Wow.
As soon as tomorrow, we've got baseball playoffs beginning.
Yes, and boy, did they get a break. Mm-hmm. They got the Yankees and the Red Sox in a best of 3 because Toronto, if Toronto and the Yankees ended up with the same record, Toronto beat them 8 out of 13 during the season, but had Toronto slipped up any time this weekend, then the Yankees would have gotten to be the
Who has
home.
buys?
Toronto and who's got the other one?
The Phillies. No,
No,
Milwaukee.
no.
Is it Milwaukee?
Well, Milwaukee and the Phillies in the National League, Toronto and Seattle in
Seattle,
the American
that's
League.
Okay.
And you know what? Houston missed the playoffs. Mm-hmm. And I said, of Carlos Correa, the way he played for them, I don't think they could have missed the playoffs without him. You know, they think he had 2 RBIs the last 2 weeks of the season or something like that for that kind of money. Of all the stupid trades the Twins made, that was the only good one. Getting out from under $70 million.
You know which trade I think they're going to end up not regretting is the Duran trade. I think that Abel kid's going to be a good pitcher. Well, he absolutely carved up that, and that Phillies had their whole lineup in there.
Why did they play their whole lineup, I wonder?
Because they were trying to get the 1 seed.
Yeah, but they already, okay. So did they end up getting the 1 seed or 2?
No, they got the 1 seed.
Okay, that was.
I'm almost positive they got the 1 seed.
No, Milwaukee got the 1 seed because they had the best record in baseball.
Oh, okay.
Milwaukee won 97. Milwaukee, the Brewers, with a payroll, I think, of $112 million, less than the Twins, even after the trades, set a franchise record with 97 wins and led the major leagues.
That just introduces the idea that baseball's not in trouble.
Make the right decisions, yes. And
does Milwaukee have a good TV deal?
I suppose okay, but they got a regional network. They aren't one of the orphans like we are.
Like we are. It's us, the Padres. There's a couple other, I think, that are on that
the
Major
Padres
League Baseball.
Is the shocking one that they can't get a TV deal.
Yeah,
I have to. I'm sorry, Pat. I have to play this for you. I don't know if you guys saw the end of the Mets game yesterday.
When they missed the playoffs.
Gary Cohen is the Mets play-by-play announcer, and Ron Darling and Keith Hernandez are in the booth with him.
Yes.
And Joe, the Mets had the best record in baseball. They were 45-24, and this is the last out by Francisco Lindor, and Gary Cohen just summed it up perfectly at the end of the game. It's so great.
Third baseman Paulie playing it on the grass against Lindor. Don't know why. And he pulls one on the ground, a chance for 2 to second one, back to first.
Game's over.
And the Mets agonizing 3.5-month slow motion collapse is complete.
A hometown announcer, too. Hometown announcer.
I listened to that 3 different times this morning.
Play it again.
Oh, it's
play
just.
It again.
And he has the slow, like it was almost like the Hawk Harrelson.
Yeah.
We'll be back after Tommy hits that moonshot at Target Field. Here we go.
Paulie playing it on the grass against Lindor.
I don't know why.
And he pulls one on the ground, a chance for 2 to second one, back to first. And the Mets agonizing 3.5-month slow motion collapse is complete.
I take it that was in New York.
No, it was in Miami.
They lost 34,000 in Miami.
That's the box? No way. Oh, you know what?
34,660.
Well, I got the New Yorker show up.
You know what, Joe?
There.
You might be. It's probably accurate. I'm looking at the crowd shot, and it's full. They might have had a concert or something. I don't know.
Well, they might have been New York people.
That's true. Yeah, that's a good point.
Now coming, the New York tax dodgers are now
going all down to South Florida.
Kind of like ours. Still my proudest moment at the Minnesota Club on John Anderson Day when I said, I got to say a couple of words and said, it's very impressive here to be around this many successful tax dodgers. The Minnesota Club.
Joe, the
6
Mets.
6 months and 2 days. They all have calendars in their
with the red X's. The Mets.
Poor Louis is going to have to be there till July next year because we got the junior.
Yeah.
We got the World Juniors here.
Oh, so that's right. He's going to spend a lot of time
be up here for a month. He's like the co-chairman.
Or maybe he'll stay in Sioux Falls or something and then drive up.
Yeah, but you got to be in Florida for 6 months.
Oh, that's true.
In 2 days.
And they check on you.
Oh, God, yes. We want his money.
The Mets had a payroll of $340 million this year.
My God.
And they did not make
What is the Dodgers payroll?
What do you think?
What
do you think Carlos Mendoza's chances of survival are?
I'm surprised he's still the manager if he hasn't been fired yet.
Only 4 teams won fewer games than the Twins.
Yep. We were the Mighty Whiteys and Colorado are 2 of them, and they shouldn't count. But did the Whiteys make it to 60 wins? What'd they lose? Did they go
the Whiteys made it to 60 wins. 61.
Congratulations, fellas.
Because last year they won 41. So
and we were, what, 70 and 92?
And what was the Rock's final record, Joe?
Won. Who? Rock? What?
Colorado.
They won 43 games.
Oh, my God.
So only 2 more than the Mighty Whiteys won last year.
But I think Colorado still was in the top half for attendance.
Oh, well, we would like any day.
Pat, 70 wins, and we had a 13-game winning streak.
I know. That's what I keep
Was
saying.
that in May or June?
May. I think it ended on May 22nd or something like that. So I don't know. We haven't heard anything on Rocco. I was trying to rustle up some information.
Does he survive?
I was making vows of keeping it silent, and I don't think anybody trusts me. So
why would they not trust you?
I don't know. But I don't know. They're gonna have the end of the season press conference here about Wednesday, I would think.
Okay.
I'd like your take on Cheryl Reeves.
Can we do another pause?
Yes.
I think we should. Give me your take on Cheryl Reeves. I thought she said some really important things. And why isn't the Indiana coach doing that when Clark gets beat up every game?
But she was a complete jackass.
Was she?
Yes. Did you see the...
No.
It was pretty bad.
See the meltdown?
It was pretty bad.
It was... And the idea that she was making a statement about the quality of WNBA officiating, well... She was later after the game, but at that moment, she was just angry because they were going to lose the game. By the way, they were 4 down when the steal. It wasn't like they robbed the Lynx of the victory. They'd already pretty much taken charge. And in fact, did you watch it?
I didn't. I watched
a little bit. At the end, they let the clock run down to like 25 seconds and let the Lynx have the ball back.
Yeah.
And there was a good steal. Whether who caused the collision is up for grabs, but it wasn't the worst call in the history of basketball. They were just upset with the result, which was her turning her ankle and not being able to play. But Nafisa Collier is a terrific player, but she had not been good in this series. She was in on the big Game 2 collapse, and Game 3, she got hurt, and she was not. She had 4 points in the second half when she got hurt with 21 seconds to go. So anyway, you know what those Mercury have? They only have 2 players back from last year. They brought in all these wily old vets, and but they, they're mean. They're tough. They rebound like crazy. So anyway, it's over. And Cheryl, this idea that basketball's out to get Cheryl. She was the Olympic coach, for goodness sakes. USA Basketball and the WNBA got influence on that. She was the Olympic coach in 2024 in Paris. So she just really, Joe, you got to find it. There being, 3 coaches are holding her back, and she's screaming and hollering and nuts. She's gone nuts. And then she's walking up, and the fans are yelling at her, and she's yelling F-bombs at the fans.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, she's got a little spunk, huh?
Yeah, she's got a little
spunk.
59-year-old spunk, yeah. Somebody told me this, and I'm not sure it's true, but she started in 2010, so this is her 16th year. She has more seniority with the Lynx than the other 11 coaches put together do with their teams.
Jeez.
Really?
Yeah, nobody in the league.
So
now
she been their only coach?
No. They started in 1990. You remember? We didn't play Lynx basketball. That's 90, 99, 90, or 98,
Who
whatever
was that
it was.
coach?
That was Agler. He had the personality of a wall. Yeah. He was.
Joe, do you like Lynx basketball?
No, that's not it. I'm not sure if I do.
You try to find. What was that guy's name?
Brian. No, it wasn't. It was an assistant coach who said after the first exhibition game, I think, I think it was the first exhibition game. We didn't play links basketball.
Because he was also involved with the Wolves for a while, too. Was it Brian Agler?
Not Agler. He wasn't involved with the Wolves.
Don Zierden.
Zierden.
That's who it was.
He said that?
Yes. Brian Agler was 99 to 2002. Heidi Vanderveer was 2002 after Agler was fired. Susie McConnell-Serio, 03 to 06. Carolyn Jenkins.
No. What was their first year?
99 was the first year of the Lynx.
Agler only coached 1 year? No, he was more than 1 year.
I said 99 to 2002.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It was the first year that it was. I think it was a female assistant coach.
And Cheryl Reeve has been here since 2009.
As assistant for 1 year and the head coach 2010, and then she landed. Then we won the lottery surprisingly and got Maya Moore.
Yep.
That made a difference.
Yes.
Former guest on
That's
on
right.
a radio show.
I had a chuckle yesterday pointing out to some people, Jamie, what's her last name?
Erdahl.
Jamie Erdahl. I said, see her? She used to work for me and Pat.
Yeah, she did. We gave her a very important task that created this situation for her to be a national celebrity.
Probably got a penthouse in New York.
If she didn't have to look up addresses for the sports person of the day, she would have never made it.
Nope.
Right.
She would have never made it.
The boys and I were watching the same thing, and William says, "Dad, isn't that the girl you used to work with?" I went, "Yeah."
Jamie Erdahl.
How come she's in Ireland and you're sitting here? I said, "Yeah."
Monday Night Sports Stuff.
She used to always come out the fair and say hello,
Yes.
and then she got married and dropped it and became national and dropped us like a bad habit.
Yes,
How
she
did that
did.
happen?
I don't know.
What the hell happened?
I don't know.
Here we are.
Former St. Olaf basketball player. She was a good basketball player, and then she left the Olies and went out to American University because she wanted to get into journalism.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, well, we didn't help her much with those envelopes.
And we did lower her load. So when you decided we only needed one sports person, we started off. We each had one. So
one's enough.
We had to kill 2 hours of sports. Joe was sitting over there like,
Hold on, I gotta play this right here.
And now, Joe and Pat present Sports Talk's Person of the Day.
There was Jamie. Jamie, get that envelope ready for the Sports Person of the Day.
Yes, look up the addresses and send them the certificate. We had like 1,000 certificates sitting in that room.
They're still there, I think.
Are they still there?
I remember once she came in because I was doing something for GL, and she said, "Who the hell is this guy, and how am I supposed to find out where he lives?" I said, "I don't know."
Well, see, and then she found it and turned her into a
Absolutely.
superstar.
She's pretty bright on the sideline.
she's
She's a
great.
spark plug.
She's great, yeah.
She actually,
A big personality.
when she was still with CBS, she was doing the halftime of this SEC big time.
Were we still doing this show?
Oh,
It was on CBS?
Well, this is just 5 or 6 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey, she's interviewing Nick Saban, and we're talking about
You know what?
we're talking about fish fries
You know
and
what we
Fulda.
need from her when she's doing halftime?
Give us one of these.
One of these.
The AOK sign.
We'll know.
We'll know it's
for
Jamie,
us.
we'll know what it means.
Yeah, I should call her mom, or mom and
Yes.
I are buddies. I should call mom and tell her to give
Tell
us
her to
one
give
of
us
these.
one of these.
Yes, right. Middle of some.
You wouldn't be there without us,
That's
Jamie.
right, Jamie.
Because we motivated you to realize I can't keep doing this BS.
No, I gotta get a real.
I gotta get the hell out of here.
Yes. Let's see.
Oh God.
How many people have we rode our backs to superstardom? Yeah, not really anybody.
Dark. You had Dark.
Dark.
There you go.
Dark's head.
We invented him.
Well, we did. We did. You know what? My wives' girlfriends in the media say. I always told my wife about Dark. How does he know when he's lying?
Yeah.
And I said, just tell them, what difference does it make?
Yeah.
They're good stories. What difference does it make?
Here's your answer. What difference does it make?
Yeah. He's I was over there watching on his 80-inch TV from about 6 feet away, about a month before he died, and the guy shows up with a pizza, and he says, "Hey, Dickie, grab a couple of beers." Well, you know, he knew the first name of the pizza delivery guy, for God's sake. Anyway. What else we got?
We need you to sell us a car.
Oh, wait, I got a question.
Oh, here we go.
You think PJ Fleck went into the locker room and dove onto the players?
Oh, God, yeah, they had the video.
After beating Hayden Rutgers?
They had the video of it,
yeah.
You know what else we had? We also had the video last week of O'Connell's halftime speech, and once again, we didn't get this week's.
Yeah,
we didn't get
we only get to see it after the
halftime, the postgame. The postgame video of him. Come on!
If I was a coach, I wouldn't allow him to do that. To film me giving a halftime
I believe
speech.
that this
maybe they don't have any say in it.
This is after the game.
I believe that this particular head coach encourages it, from what I'm told.
But not
only after victories.
Only after victories.
Oh, then that doesn't count.
No.
O'Connell, don't let me down.
But you know what? The thing is, Joel, that's what matters to a lot of these players, whether they're free agents or whatnot, is this social media presence. What's this going to do to my, my image and it's just a different world.
What do you think of our guy Nafisa? I mean, our gal Nafisa. They all get dolled up before the game.
Oh, it's
when they
fashion
walk in.
show.
It's a fashion show. Well, Nafisa's out.
Oh.
But she's still sitting on the bench, all dolled up, as is Carrington, the other one. They both look gorgeous, both injured, sitting on the bench.
Yeah, they spend all their money on clothes.
I think one of the best things that they have done is highlight Sophie Cunningham, if I'm from...
Isn't she a cutie?
She's injured too, isn't she?
I don't care.
Is Indianapolis still
They
alive?
were,
Yes.
but...
No, they got Game 5
They
coming
did,
up.
okay.
They won last. They beat the Aces.
Woo!
And there's two fiery coaches there. They're not quite as big a jerks as Cheryl, but they're up there close. They both. Becky Hammond is like nuts. She worked for Popovich all those years as an assistant. She learned to be a jackass
From him.
Yeah. But here we go.
Yes, sir.
Jim Paul and Brett Paul's Valley Group of GM dealers. Try to talk them into giving you one of these keys that's not a fob, will you, when you go out there, like I have right here. Listen, right now the SUVs are out there and ready to sell. The Buick SUVs, it's quite a line. We still have some 2024s, lots of 2025s. Come on out there. The financial folks will make it happen for you. Jim Paul and Brett Paul's Valley Group of GM dealers, straight out Cedar Avenue, about 140th. Take a right. It's right there. And here's the deal. Low interest rates, high factory rebates, great financial people to make it happen. What more do you want? Go buy yourself a new SUV.
I got to straight something out for you.
What?
You've got a key fob for your car.
Yes.
Jim Paul's going to give you that. What you also are sporting is the key tag.
Yes.
You have a Jim Paul key
but it's
tag.
it's not one of those. Here. It's like this. It's not one of those.
Oh, you don't have push button start.
No.
Oh, you got a key start.
I got a key.
Oh, never mind. But you also have the Jim Paul key tag.
Oh, sure, I do. Yeah. But this is
part of the ad
What
endorsement.
happened?
I got it.
What happened to America that you can't do this?
See, I don't have here.
This isn't that hard. It's you know what else?
But see, I don't have it. There's no key.
See, I got the key.
Yeah.
I got the key.
Yeah.
But the other thing is, like this isn't that hard. You can do that. You can do that. And blinking when you're making a turn.
Yeah.
Or changing a lane in front of somebody. What happened to blinking? Let's signal.
I signal.
It's driving me crazy.
I'm a signaler.
It's driving me nuts.
Yeah.
These people will come up 105 miles an hour to get ahead of one car. What is wrong with you morons?
Yeah.
I miss blinking.
Turn on the blinker. Blink. Come on.
I'm going to add something to Pat's list.
Yeah.
Because he'd agree with me. He doesn't like restaurant movies.
Okay.
Right? The
no.
bear.
No, I
There's
don't
one
like
now
the
called
bears.
Black
Chef.
Rabbit.
You guy
I'm
that
giving it
cleans
up.
the toilets, they say chef.
He's a chef.
Chef.
Got the little white
Everybody
coat
says
on.
chef.
Yeah.
The guy's making $4 an hour cleaning garbage off the tables. And chef, would you get everybody's chef? I don't. Bear's way over the top.
Black Rabbit is over the top.
Is it too?
Jude Law and some other guy.
Oh yeah, I didn't.
But there's
I didn't
nobody
watch
to
it.
root for. I'm done with it.
No, I didn't. Then there's also the one where the guy, the great athlete, the great actor, Ben, what's his name? Where he's serving human.
Ben Kingsley.
Ben Kingsley. He's serving human being.
I don't like that.
That's the meal.
I don't like those
the meal.
movies.
Nah, I don't either because it's that's
Not there's no hygiene.
You're
in something like that.
glorifying. You're glorifying, cannibalism, which is not
good, is
That's not good. I've always been anti-cannibalism.
You know what I don't like?
I don't like cannibalism.
Anyway, ValleyCarDealers.com.
You got your money's worth.
That's right. There you go, boys. No cannibalism out there, just good deals.
That's
There you go. What a tagline.
There you go, Joe. See you later.
Goodbye.